Live, and we're live. And as
Yeah.
y'all, it's been a morning. I hope you're doing great. Would my lovely guests like to introduce themselves? We can start with you, Dana.
Awesome. I am Dana Gollin, and I write stuff. And today I'm trying to figure out how to add stuff to my website because websites are something that I don't do.
My name is Kara Brown. I own too many dogs. I'm here today to actually work on my pronunciation guide for my book narrator because she said that there are certain words that she needs me to phonetically spell out for her, so that's what I'm doing today.
Right on.
Immediately, I was like, okay, you guys, we're going to start the stream. And Kara's dogs were like, no! Oh, oh, oh. Don't do it! Oh, gosh. I'm Tamara Woods. This is my channel where I talk about books and writing, where dogs howl, and my coffee cup is actually empty. So I am going to be working on editing. I'm trying to do edits in the morning and drafting in the evening because drafting comes easier for me. And I feel like if I wait until the evening to do the edits, then I'm going to just not do it. I'm going to make excuses. Whereas with drafting, I'm like, I love it. I'll do that all the times. So
I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one who makes excuses.
Oh my God. I am the queen of procrastination. But, you know, new year, new excuses. There's no new me. I'm too old to change. So let's see who's all here. Hello, Jennifer. Jean's grabbing her computer. I'm glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Persephone. Hey, Key. Jennifer said, it's good to see you, Dana. And I agree. I am so glad that you're here.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Dana's here. Dana's here.
I am glad to be back amongst the crazies. I needed to kind of, baby steps out of my pit.
You missed it yesterday. Like the end of my stream yesterday was just completely like, I don't know. We were like teenage girls all over again, giggling at like everything.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. We were absolutely fat shit.
That would have been so fun. Oh, damn it. No.
And I didn't share this link anywhere, so let me try doing that.
Do the thing. Share the things.
Like, what was I doing yesterday? So I stopped cooking, which is good. I mean, my family is like, no, bring back the cooking, Dana.
You're like, no, cooking Dana, no more.
No more. No more. So then I went over to my mom's house, and she made black-eyed pea Lucky New Year's soup.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah. And so I went over there and I ate a ton of it because I was like, 2020, I am going to have the best luck ever. So I ate like a ton of this soup. And then I came home and I was like, my stomach hurts. But it's okay. It's okay because all that pain is going to bring me good luck, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Hope.
That's right.
I'm going to say yes.
How is what's everyone doing in the comments, and how's your New Year so far? What did you do New Year's Eve? Give us the updates.
I see a wild Skye. A wild Skye's in the comments. She's so wild. Look at her. Wild.
That's right. She like showed up.
Oh my God, I forgot to put the link on the freaking
It's okay. It's only the second day of the year. It's okay.
I think that Skye was going to join us. I'm sorry, Skye. I suck.
Well, we just got started. It's not too late.
Skye, did you want to come? Are you busy? What's up?
I know. I'm like, if she wants to join the madness, we can let a Skye in. I don't know if you guys saw on Instagram the other day, I was laying on the floor with Tala and I looked up and I was staring at these clouds and I was like, holy cow, The sky's the limit for 2020. I was like, I'm totally getting on in this.
The wild Skye wants to join.
I
Wild.
saw.
So wild.
I'm doing it.
I'm sorry. I guess the giggles from yesterday are still here.
I don't have them. And she'd messaged me. Oh my God.
I love
Guys,
you, Samara.
I was thrown off my game and I am just floundering. And I don't have my coffee. I can smell it. It's a day.
Yeah.
I'm going to get it together sometime next year. I gamed many villages at the far east. Cannibals fell to my sword. Huzzah!
Well done. Well done.
Is that a... Okay, it must be like a video game, right?
Yeah.
It's either a video game or it's a... No, yeah, that is a video game.
I know. I'm like, okay, you're a grandma when it comes to technology. I'm a grandma when it comes to video game machine playing stuff.
I'm gonna let them.
Alright. And huzzah!
Yay!
She's wild. Look at her. Wild.
So wild.
I hope you guys didn't want a serious live stream because we're not here for that.
I don't have Sirius in me today. Sirius left the building. I have like Goofy and slow. Goofy and slow. That's what I am today. Skye, do you want to introduce yourself to everyone who already knows you? But there might be some newbies.
Wild.
Sure. Hello, everyone who already knows me. I am Skye. I typically write paranormal romance under the name St. Haggis, and I am in the middle of editing land with book 1 of 4 that I hope to get out this year. This year. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. So,
the whole year.
Got this.
It's so brand sparkly new. Still has the New Year scent on it.
Yep. That's what I've been reading a book that I think is going to be good for my new year. It's helping me get like organized and focused. And I'm like, whoosh, I'm going to do this.
Okay. While I'm looking at your face, I'm going to do the thing I said I was going to do yesterday that I didn't do. Oh, wait, where did you go? There you are. Okay, sorry.
Wait, are you talking to me?
No,
Are you
I know.
talking to my
I was talking to Skye. I told Skye I was going to do something yesterday, and then I didn't do it because I'm forgetful. Like, everything I said I was going to do yesterday, I'm doing it today.
That's
job.
okay. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's see. Persephone did a lot of planning to set up her timer. Hello, Michael. Hi, the Naked Firefly. So, Dana, Conan Exile is a game loosely based on the world of Robert E. Howard's Conan the Barbarian. Hello,
cool.
Athena.
I actually loved Conan. I thought both of
I
them,
did too.
the original and the,
You should read the books. The books are saucy. Like, Conan just strolls into like some random place and some guy's like, you can't come in here, you're a barbarian and we don't like you. And then he like bitch smacks him and then like 2 women are like, oh my, and he's just got these 2 babes while he walks around the bar for the rest of the story.
Well, I thought they were like,
because it's true.
yeah, I thought they were like comic books. Like I remember my uncle had Conan comics, and
I think there probably was comic books. It seems like they're comics for everything.
yeah, and
Uh-oh, she's got it.
She's got the book.
That's a big book.
but
I was about
Yeah,
to
Shannon's
there
right.
are comics.
I was totally hungover.
There are comics, but
Hi,
Robert
Orla.
E. Howard wrote like these are nothing but short stories.
oh wow,
Wow.
oh
Yeah. So there's all kinds of short stories in here. I'm a fan, by the way. Like this is
Couldn't
my
tell.
fan. I'm a fan. Huge fan.
yeah, that's really cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 short stories.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
I
Timer's up. I have to be quiet now.
Yeah, the only reason why I remember there being a
Unsubtle.
comic was I got caught reading my uncle's comics, and my grandma just about had an aneurysm because she was like, "That's not for proper young ladies. You should not be seeing that stuff." I was like, "Okay, we're good."
And now she writes romances.
That's right. That's right. Now, if my grandma only knew what I write.
Speaking of writing, let's do a 20-minute sprint.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm going to start right now. And we're done. First sprint of the day.
The door's open. I'll be right back.
How'd everybody do? What did you do? Let us know in the comments below. And everyone's links in the description, by the way. If you'd like to see these lovely ladies a bit more, go to their channels. I have coffee. Oh, yeah.
I have caffeine.
Oh.
Yeah, I got both. I have coffee caffeine and 0 sugar Pepsi Max caffeine. So
Got all the
then I have
bases
water
covered.
too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get water during the next sprint. I forgot.
as I look around, nope, no water.
I keep telling myself I have to drink 2 of these before I can drink 1 glass of soda. And then I only have the 1 glass of soda a day. Because then I just drink water the whole day after that.
Yeah.
Kara, you're still muted. I saw your face moving. Yeah. It was like, I was like, Either she's a guppy.
I'm a
or...
guppy. I'm Carol the guppy now.
The sassy Carol, the sassy guppy. Oh,
Yes.
you must be one of those like fancy tail sassy guppies.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I got like the extra flashy fins.
Oh yeah. Well,
So I was editing and I got maybe 3 pages edited because I was doing other stuff too. But I did get some editing done, so I'm good with that. What did you guys get done?
I finished that pronunciation guide at least as best as I could do it. I'm like, I really don't know what I'm doing. So I sent it to her and then I was just honest, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I did this as like what I could find on the internet. So if I need to do something else, please let me know. And then I scheduled an appointment with my dog trainer to help train me so that way I can make my dogs better.
that's a good place to start though, because if you don't speak your dog's language, then you don't, they're not going to know what the heck you're trying to say.
I edited things, but I don't know how much I edited.
Right on. What'd you work on, Dana?
Well, I gave up on my trying to add something to my website. I think I'm going to have to look up like a YouTube on how to add to it. And then I wrote a sentence after I made a sandwich because, you got to feed your brain. And Carol saying, "Oh, I'm going to go get some food." I was like, yeah, food is good.
Poor Kara, she looks so disgruntled. She's like, why, puppies, why? It did feel like a really quick 20 minutes, Athena. Let's see, Michael finished reading his first book of 2020. Oh, that's awesome. Did some editing, up to formatting for what you hope will be the last chapter before the epilogue of book 1 of Mages of Hailron. That's fantastic. You got a lot done. Vampire Assassin, hello, and you got in 220 words. Athena got in 296. Persephone came in with 260. You guys are kicking butt. Athena has gum. I rarely ever chew gum anymore. Probably because I do stuff like drink sneaky coffee. Hi, Rad Girl. Key read 3 pages, marked 2 paragraphs to rewrite, got tea, answered the phone, and pet the cat. Whoa, I just did like coffee and a little edits and made the thumbnail for this thing. Gene debugs Scrivener. Ugh. But hey, at least it's done now. Scrivener, I love Scrivener for sometimes it's so squirrely.
I have not had the problems that most people seem to have with Scrivener, and I am very happy for that. So I'm just going to keep my Scrivener and shut up.
Yeah, right? Every day it's like, hey, we have an update. And I'm like, cool. And then I try to update it. And it's like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm like, why do you keep doing this? Quit taunting me with the hopes of an update.
It's the terrifying postman.
Oh.
So terrifying.
Well, I mean, he is the postman.
Oh, have you guys seen those videos where the postman comes around and he's giving all the dogs the treats after that one video where he was like, "This is from Grandma. This is from the mailman." And they're like, "No." So this mailman goes around and he's like, "This is from the mailman. This is from the mailman."
I don't think I've seen that one, but I've seen other compilations where the mailman gives dogs treats and stuff. I'm just like, aw.
Yeah. I'm like, as long
That's
as
cute.
the mailman's not delivering bills, he's more than welcome to come.
Right? I like it when he brings Amazon packages.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, that makes me feel consumerist.
I feel fancy when the Amazon truck shows up in my front yard.
We were talking last night. 'Cause I have a big thing about tiny houses, but we live in a small apartment, and I'm looking around and I'm like, we're talking about downsizing. We could literally downsize here, but we have stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, we love our stuff. We clutch our stuff. We never get rid of our stuff." And then I started like grabbing my planners to me, and I was like, "Stuff.
I need my stuff.
I need it." But like seriously, we could definitely throw away a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to do it.
Yeah. That's what
So
I keep
we're gonna-
looking. Oh, go ahead.
Jennifer got a little writing accomplishment outlining more on her project now that it has an official title. Ooh. Having a flashback to Hollywood Squares. They were way more famous and way more funny. Reading and watching Little Mermaid with the girls. Oh, Naked Firefly. You always have the best
I
stories.
know, right?
Coffee. Oh. Right girl hasn't done anything yet, but she needs to. So do it.
Yeah, do the thing.
Do the thing.
what are you doing?
What is the thing? And then do it.
This is not Bones and Friends. No, it's not Bones and Friends.
He's like,
It's
always Bones and Friends. It's
That's
always
right.
Bones and Friends.
It's always Bones and Friends.
It's always Bones and Friends.
He's like, "You're my favorite human, and I want to be on the tubes."
And I want to be on the tubes with you. I love you, favorite human.
I want to pet him so much.
I
He's
know.
very pettable.
I can tell. I'm like, I want to pet you.
He is like, "I love you, and I'm going to show you the gratitude every day, 24 hours a day. Even when you don't want me to show it to you, I will show you the loves."
I stick out my tongue at you, Michael.
Oh. Ha ha ha. Well, one thing that was interesting is I had some of my friends come over for New Year's. And I said, like, come over and I'll introduce you to the dogs because you gotta, like, the pack has to, like, know you. And the first guy, he came over and the dogs were pretty like, "Hey, there's a person in the yard. Like, what is this?" And they went over and they sniffed. And then at one point, like, when I started to walk away, Ranger turned around and he had, like, barked at him like that. "I'm in charge. I'm in charge, damn it." And then he walked off. Like, and then when the second guy showed up, this guy has had dogs like for a long time, and like usually Ranger is like he does the "I'm in charge" bark, but instead he just walked over and like rubbed up on him. He's like, "Be my friend," and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Some guard dog you are.
I know, right? I was like
He's
normally,
like, "Yeah, somebody else has it under control. It's cool."
be my friend.
It's like, "I need treats. Do you have treats? We can be friends if you have treats."
Orla wrote 379 words in their handwriting. It takes ages
Oh
to
my.
count.
Oh my.
That's a lot to handwrite in like 20 minutes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This hand would have fallen all the way off.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Copy streams. That's funny.
We can do another sprint and it'll almost feel like we did 2 during this hour.
What? No.
It'll be real close. Real close.
We'll count it.
I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to get it together.
Don't
I
be
wanna
like me yesterday.
Well, you were crazy. She was like, "We are writing right now." And I was like, "Dude, come down. We're good. It's only day 1.
I have to make the most of the New Year's energy before it's gone.
True
That's
story.
right.
Cheap.
That's right. It quickly diminishes. Like one year, Hamal, just real quick, one year I was at the gym and I was really frustrated because there were like a gazillion new people in there taking up all my machines that I wanted to use. And the lady at the front desk, she's like, hey, if you want to take this month off, come back at like the middle of January or the beginning of February and all your machines will be back available. This place will be empty. And I was like, why? And she's like, oh, everybody's going to go to the gym, right? The day after New Year's, and they stop between like the middle of January to the end of February. It's dead again. I'm like, okay. So
that's true.
Yeah. If you got that New Year's energy, you have to take advantage of it now. Don't wait for tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm proof
Speaking
of that.
taking advantage of it now. Oh, wait, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm proof of the gym thing because I totally only lasted until March before I dropped out doing gym stuff last year. Just saying.
So hey, you went further than that lady's estimate.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So not terrible.
That's right.
All right, you guys, let's do this. We are taking control. We are handling this New Year energy. We are writing all the words. Go. How'd y'all do? What did you do? Let us know in the comments below. A wild
finished a
Sarah and a wild Eva appeared. Hi, y'all.
Oh no. Wild peoples.
So wild. So peoples.
So wild.
So wild.
It's like
I don't know
Nat
why
Geo.
but it is wild. I'm doing
Who
that.
did I interrupt that was going to tell us what they were doing? Was that you, Kara?
Oh no, I was just going wild.
I finished the chapter. That's all I did. And I ran to the bathroom because my body was like, you need to go now.
Oh, I hate that when you're like right in the middle of something and it's like, now or you are in trouble. Ugh.
You have no choice, petty human. You will go and use the facilities.
He was like, facilities.
That's right. Because once you hit maximum capacity, you have no control of what happens next.
That is true.
Your body's like, I will torture you with embarrassment if you don't listen to me. Ha ha ha. Oh man, I got 276 words.
I read, deleted, and then I wrote 112 words, and I was held back because I decided to have jerky, and all the dogs decided that they wanted jerky too. So,
I
Yeah.
want some jerky. I want some deer jerky.
Same.
this one's chicken, I think. It's not very, like, they try to make up for the fact it's chicken by putting, like, lots of paprika in it.
I don't make venison jerky because it takes, I believe it's like you put in 5 pounds and you only get 1 pound back. So all of my venison jerky, yeah, I purchase it when I do get it, just because, you know, I would much rather have a nice juicy grilled piece of rump than
Is that why jerky is so expensive to buy? Is because it takes so much to create something so little?
yeah,
Wow. Okay, that explains a lot.
yeah.
Doesn't it? I had no idea.
Yeah. And my sister, she usually makes like the best jerky I've ever had. It's usually like real tender and totally awesome and everything. But this last round of jerky that she made, I'm not even kidding you. You could have tied it to the bottoms of your feet and walked to Egypt. Like I'm not. You could have lined the bottom of a boat with it, and it would have helped with the buoyancy. I mean,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's rough.
Yeah.
So
My mom's neighbor makes some excellent jerky, and he always gives them like way too much because my nephew loves it so much.
yeah,
You know how people love kids.
yeah. Oh yeah. My sister was like, she's like, well, I might have dehydrated it a couple hours too long, and she pulls it out, and I was like, you mean like 3 days too long?
A couple hours.
Yeah, it was like roofing shingles.
Oh my goodness.
No. Well, when I was growing up, we had a neighbor who did beef jerky in an outdoor shed. And what he did was he put hot wires like in the shed, and he would lay the meat on it, and then he would have a smoker inside the shed, and so the smoker would release the smoke, and then the hot wires would heat up the meat and keep the bugs away because, you know, it's electricity flowing through that stuff. And that was the best. Like it was moist and it was tender, and
That
really
sounds awesome.
yeah, I wish I had
And it
like
sounds like, you know, time intensive and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's why it's always good. Make sure you're nice to your neighbors, okay?
If mine spoke English, I would.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I do wave at them though. That's the thought, right? Like I see them, I wave, they wave back. Wave exchange, yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's like that is
Neighborly.
God. Yeah.
That's neighborly. I wave at my neighbors.
Universal
Skye,
language.
do you have any neighbors near you?
I mean, technically, yes. There's like 3 or 4 other farmsteads on
She
down
doesn't
the
wave like
Dirt
She
Road.
doesn't wave like this. She's got to wave like this.
But but we're in the South. We wave to everyone. I'm just saying, we wave to everyone. You could be like someone I've never seen before. I'm just passing you on the street. And tractors, you wave to farmers on tractors every time. Doesn't matter if you know them or not.
She's like got her flag out there sending signals. Good morning.
Oh my God, so ridiculous. All right, let's see what everyone did. Oh, I've edited more. Let's see. Vampire Assassin 406. Sarah is having a not so great work day. Sorry about that. Jace is being a great friend, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Everything just shifted. So hold on a second. All right. Jean got 210 words. Athena wrote more but didn't count the words. Hey, progress is progress, and that's what we're hoping for here. He read through 5 pages, no rewrites, just minor edits needed. That's wonderful. Persephone got 200 words.
Very good.
Jennifer is recreating a world around the project that she's doing now. Wonderful. Michael wrote 252 and tweaked his goals. Orla, 258 words. Semaphore greetings for the neighbors. Wave with all 5 hands.
Well,
Or fingers. Wow, can't read. That's cool.
I know.
We're aliens. We have 5 hands.
I know. I'm like,
I would love 5 hands. That would be amazing. Could you think of all the shit I'd get done? Like I'd be sitting over here doing dishes over there, like petting the dogs with all the other hands. Like,
oh man. I'm down. I'm down for 5
I want
hands.
to be a spider. Come on.
Right?
Of course, you would immediately think of efficiency. I was like, tentacle porn.
I like how you think.
Yeah.
So, you know, I guess that's the difference.
There are 2 types of people.
You know, and it's funny, the people who write it are typically not the ones who think first thing, tentacle porn. Oh man.
Oh,
That
that's
would work.
great.
Could you imagine if you had like 8 hands? But here's the thing. Okay, so if you had
Let's think it through, guys.
8 hands, are each arm like does it have like a never-ending length to it? Because if you're stationary in one body and you have all of these different hands, how much can they really achieve if they can't go any further than like the regular stretch, the regular
If
ring?
this became like a common thing, they would make like special furniture that like a round table that you would sit at to like do all the things. But like,
Right.
we need more eyes for that. We just have to become spiders, okay?
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
want to become a spider. They are creepy. They have all eyes. There's 8 eyes.
Yeah, but do you know how convenient it would be to have a couple more eyes? You could get away with so much because you'd be like, who's watching me now?
Oh, oh no. Good.
One wrist, 8 hands.
That would be like,
Eva is getting 6 more books, and she's gonna make March her
Tamara,
indie novel.
Tamara's changing the subject.
Yes, you guys are grossing me out.
Oh man.
Hello, glad that you're here. Jace could glare at 8 people at once. Eva wants to know how we will put pants on.
Well, that would, because we don't have 8 legs, we only have 8 arms. So we'd only really need to put on regular pants.
Persephone is suggesting that spiders might write tentacle porn. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. One of many of us might actually have to put this into motion.
I will not.
I mean, does it really count as tentacle porn if you write Cthulhu porn? Because if so, I already do that.
Yes, and that's a different kind of fetish where it's kind of like it's happening, but I'm losing my mind at the same time. Like,
damn it!
Does it count?
Already there,
I don't remember it. I don't know.
What has happened?
Who brought up the extra arms? Who was that? It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Oh my God! If I did, I'm sorry.
You opened the door. I just decided to walk through. Like, what's in here?
Yeah.
Terrible things.
I know. I'm like envisioning all of this like tentacle things, and I'm like,
Your brain doesn't deserve that.
I know, like, oh my gosh. Just the fact that when you eat calamari, it kind of sticks to the sides of your mouth because it's like fresh and everything, and then you're like, yeah.
Die.
I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't do this. Somebody put the roller coaster in front of me. I was like, this looks like fun.
I like that Jean is also thinking of efficiency and like getting work done. I guess there really is two kind of people. Oh my God.
Michael, I'm pretty sure somebody's already done it. I just haven't
gotten it. Now I kind of want to.
Jesus. Sorry, where to put your hands sometimes.
No. When you're a pro, you always know where the hands go.
Oh my God.
Look at Sarah being restrained and just sitting here all nice like.
Okay.
2020.
Hey, I don't know who started this, but I really appreciate it. I think this is the best I've left in a long time.
Okay, here's why calamari freaks me out. I'll tell you why.
Okay, let's do this.
Because I've read several news stories where, I'm sure that it's urban legends, but the idea freaks me out, where people were eating calamari, but it was like, I don't know, kind of alive or something, and it pierced their gums, and it laid like squid baby eggs in their mouth.
Okay.
Just the idea of it just horrifies me, and I can't eat it.
Well, I promise you that that's definitely not going to happen. But
I don't care. Your promise does not help with my creeped out factor.
What can happen?
My logic brain is like, this isn't happening. But
right? What can happen is when you introduce like sodium to like the extremities and stuff, it can like activate the nerve endings, and then you get that like, suction cup, like resurrection suction cup. But yeah, and then like if you have a squid on a plate and you put soy sauce on top of it, even if it's dead, it will start to like animate itself because of the sodium in the soy sauce.
You're not helping her, Dana. Look at her.
But they're not. They're dead. They can't lay eggs.
I know, but it's still just the idea. Just
yeah.
I didn't really like it that much anyway, so it's not like it was, a great.
Yeah.
Just let's okay. We're gonna go ahead and regroup by writing some words, and we are gonna stop being crazy. No, I don't.
This isn't my fault. This is not my fault.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch it to find out whose fault it is because I love it.
I know.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
I feel like it's probably my fault, honestly.
I'll fall in the story. Here I go. Ah.
Okay, you guys. Now that we've totally lost our minds, let's try to find them in our stories. Cheers. Let's do it. Okay. Start. Thank you. Oh my God. Well, hello. How'd y'all do? What'd you do? Let us know in the comments below. And I'm going to finish this sentence real quick while you guys tell what you did and stuffs and things.
I deleted more words and then I wrote more words, but the total word count increase only really went up by 97 words. So
I did the same thing. I wrote, edited, deleted, wrote some more, deleted some more.
Same.
but it's the words I thought about that matter right now. Yeah. The words that still haven't made it to the page are important.
I got 279 words.
Fantastic.
Yay! I keep getting, like, every time I look at the word count, I'm like, now that I've defined what these different word counts are supposed to be for different size of stories, I'm like, oh no, I'm getting too close to that. And then I'm like, then I can go over. It's okay. But then I have to, like, yeah, but then you have to convince your brain that it's okay. And it's like, no, it was written on paper. Therefore, it's law.
It has been written.
It is not law. It's a strong suggestion.
So Michael came in at 290 words. Athena has 690 so far.
Very cool.
Diane's 475. Vampire Assassin 498. Jean 230 filling in chapters. Orla 154. Because stuff not transferred yet. I don't know. We'll give it some time. We know how StreamYard is at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What do you guys have planned for the rest of the day after this chat?
I need to edit Friday's video. I need to prep the steaks for tonight's dinner. And I just need to write more words. Just more words.
Yep. I've officially met today's goal. And so I'll probably just meander around and write more words. So yeah. Other than that, I don't have anything planned. I'm in the vacation mode because Mini Monster is still out of town and there's no school. Therefore, it's like, just be still.
I hear that.
So, I'm being still.
I need to finish editing this chapter. My goal for the year, or at least for this first quarter, is to edit one chapter at least and to write 1,000 words at least, like draft in a different project, at least 1,000 words. I figure if I can at least keep that up, then I'll be able to actually finish some things in a timely manner.
Right.
So, yeah. So I want to at least finish. So what do you guys think about doing like one more sprint and then calling it, even though it's like, it's almost 2 hours. So it would go over the 2 hour mark. Can you guys handle it?
I can handle it, especially since I helped derail it from the first place.
Skye, am I killing you dead and stuff?
No, I'm good. I can
Yeah.
do this. Because I'm going to continue doing this after the stream's over anyways, so.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't have like a time constraint today because I'm in vacation mode.
Cool.
So, absolutely.
Michael coming through with the important information. Save your stuff and like the stream. Yay!
Yay! Look at Michael thinking about your channel's well-being.
That's lovely. And Persephone got 370 words. I don't know why I keep wanting to say 2 before every single number.
Because I haven't broken 200 yet. That's what you're picking up on. It's like, Carol, you're sitting there not doing shit. Like, you need to hit 200 words.
Gosh, Carol, why don't you actually do some work for once?
Oh.
I would never. I would absolutely never.
Vampire Assassin, like, yes, please, I'd like some more.
Please, sir, could I have some more?
I'd like some more words, please. There are not enough words.
I made pulled pork the other day, and my 20-year-old had his bowl, and he was holding it just like Oliver, and he had that look on his face like, please, please. I was just like, dude, back up.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah,
My children haven't seen that, and even they can get when they want to come ask for seconds, they have started doing that. So we have quoted that way too much in my house.
oh yeah.
Persephone.
Crack that whip. Oh my gosh. I remember like my freshman year of college, two of my really good friends and we did a lip sync to Whip It by Devo.
Oh my.
At like the, yeah. And it was so cheesy. Oh my gosh. Because they had like this backdrop of like 80s stupid and oh my goodness. I think that they gave us copies of the lip sync on a VHS.
Oh my.
Yeah. Like it was so retro. And it was like they did these events on Friday to try to get people to not go out drinking. His West Virginia University is kind of known as the #1 party school.
Yeah.
Very often. And if we don't reach #1 in the ranks, everyone's ticked. Like, so stupid. But so they were trying to get people to not drink. And they were doing these like Friday night events where you can go to the Mount Lair and like the common place and to like eat food and hang out and do stuff. But what was really happening was people were going there either before they got drunk or after they got drunk to eat free food. So it didn't really work the way they wanted it to. But they had really good food.
Yeah.
It was so tasty.
I'm like, I thought that's what college was all about, like drinking, having fun. Like all of my friends who actually went to university, I was like, how the hell did you guys get degrees? I mean, seriously, every time I saw them, they were either like high as a kite, drunk, or a combo of both. So,
I frequently ask that question of the people in the class with me, so don't worry, you're not alone in this train of thought.
Yeah.
I asked it of myself often.
You're like,
ooh, you had the college experience, didn't you?
I remember, like, when I went to one college, like, because I went from, like, I did, like, a community college, and then I moved over to, like, the university, right? And so they, like, even if you went to the community college, they're still, like, you have to go to the orientation. I'm like, you know, whatever makes you happy. And so at one point, like, the lady was basically saying, are you okay?
Yeah, can you hear that? I'll show you what it is.
Is that a kitty?
It's
a rabbit.
All right, you're gonna see my mess, but it's a. Can you see those?
Oh, there's puppies.
Yeah.
Your puppies are way cuter than my puppies.
Yeah, Tala had 3 puppies on. Okay, there. Now I can get it a little bit closer. She had 3 puppies on like Christmas, the day after Christmas.
You got puppies for Christmas?
I know. How did we not know about these puppies?
That's like,
oh man,
that's like the best Christmas present ever.
Yeah. So
Oh
there.
my God.
And we have 2 little girls and 1 boy, and he is like the whiniest little boy we've ever had. But yeah, he was pretty awesome. Just with everything that was going on, I was like, oh, I have these puppies, and I've been like, honestly, every day I get up in the middle of the night and I come and I lay down on the floor with Tala and her puppies, and I'm like, okay, you're gonna keep me sane today.
Oh.
So yeah, they're pretty cute. Here, let me grab one and I'll show it to you real quick.
Yes, please. That is like my childhood dreams. I want a puppy for Christmas. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
You're so tiny.
Oh my god. I am literally gonna tear up. Oh, you're so...
Here she is.
Oh,
Oh, this is the boy. This is
Look at
the
this
little
little
boy.
Hey, little
Yeah.
buddy.
My
His
cold heart
eyes.
is melting.
I know.
You're so sweet.
His little eyes are still closed, and he's super cute. But he's the crybaby.
Look at his little...
This isn't about you. Stop being jealous.
I know. I'm like, see, and he's got the cutest little like white little tip on his tail.
Oh my god.
I know. I know.
Oh, he's so
You were that small one.
precious.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
You were that small.
you have Malamutes, right? They're Malamutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're so
Yeah.
cute.
So he's actually if I had him up against his sister, he's actually small compared to his sisters.
For now. You know how
Yeah.
it goes. The tiny ones always like turn into like the giant bear dogs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want a giant bear dog.
Me too.
He's like he's all twitching. He's like dreaming. You wanna dream? Yeah. I know.
Oh.
Hey
Oh.
Tola, I think your baby's
Oh.
super cute.
I have to say, before this stream started, I was in such a piss poor mood, but you guys have really brightened my day. Like, this is great.
Yeah.
And you got me a little teary eyed with a little baby puppy.
I know.
Oh,
They are
so sweet.
It's like if you're having a shitty day, hold a puppy. Get a puppy.
They got puppy
So
pheromones,
sweet.
man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like that's the best antidepressant. Puppy
I
breath.
literally am teary eyed. God, I'm a sap. I'm such a sap.
You used to be that small. I bet you were that small once.
Yeah.
And everyone in the chat agrees that he is absolutely adorable and too cute, and we can't even stand it.
That's the new mascot. That's the new mascot.
Everybody loves you. He's like, yeah, I know. Look at his little tongue sticking out. Can you see that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't even.
Oh man. I know. I've got one of those weird lives where every now and again I get to
Boots was cute.
have the cutest things ever.
He left the room.
He's like, I can't compete, Mom. I can't compete with that. All right, I'm gonna give him back to his mom real quick.
Okay. That was great. Wow, this has been a roller coaster ride. Exactly, Persephone. I was just thinking that we started off with spiders and tentacles and end with puppies.
I wasn't trying to mention it, okay? Like, I was like, no, I'm gonna be okay.
Hot
We talk about
message
a wide
stress
range of
coming
things in
through.
this channel.
Wow. Well, you know what? As it should be. I hope that everyone who comes here is ready for the unexpected. That's what I prepare for.
This is,
Puppy. There's a different one.
yeah, this is his
Who are
sister.
you?
Yeah.
You weren't kidding about the size difference. She is a
No.
lot bigger than he was.
Yeah,
No.
she is a chunker.
Look at your butt. You have a big butt.
She's like, yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, she's
Oh.
sweet.
I can't wait to see her eyes open. That's gonna be great.
That's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
awesome. You'll have to show us.
Yes.
I demand it.
Oh yeah. Well, Tala was laying in our bed. Okay, hold on. Let me put her back, and I'll tell you this story. Hold on.
Dina always has the best story times.
All the puppies.
So many puppies.
Okay, so Tala was laying in bed watching television with Mr. Man, and I was in my office feeling sorry for myself, and he says to me, he's like, you know what? I bet you she's going to have these babies on the bed. And I was like, well, then don't let her on the bed if you think that she's getting ready, because she's never had a litter this small. And so, like, she never like got fat or anything. So I was like, well, maybe not. I don't know. And, so I'm in here and I'm feeling sorry for myself. And all of a sudden I hear him, hey babe, we have a puppy. And I was like, what? because I have this little cave set up for her. It's got blankets and cushions and everything. And yeah, she had it on the bed. And so she's having puppies and I'm at the laundromat trying to get the mess cleaned up because now
Oh.
and like she only had one baby on the bed, but let me tell you, the mess was like everywhere. I was like, what did you do? Like, did you rave him out of you or something? But it was worth it. They were totally cute.
So cute.
Yeah, they are. And that
Vampire Assassin wants to know if you've named them.
no, I don't have any names for them yet. My friend suggested that I name one in honor of my cousin, and I might do that, but I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Right now they're Puppy and Crybaby and Fatso. So
That's what you have to do, though.
yeah. And the little boy, he is the most vocal one. And this morning I was sitting here and they were all of a sudden they were almost like talking to each other because one was like making this grunt sound and then another one started grunting back and it sounded like the three of them were just like, no, that's my ninny, no, you need to get another ninny, no, that's mine. It was funny.
So cute.
Tala
Like, Persephone has said there's expectation of a certain amount of puppage now, so
Tyler's looking
warm.
at you.
no. Hey, Tala. Oh yeah, she was just glaring at me. Now she's cleaning booties.
She's like, how dare you?
Yeah.
She's like, that violates COPPA, Mama. Look what you did. Violating COPPA, put my babies on the screen.
Yeah, we've scored way too much for COPPA to come into this thing.
Right. Oh man, and she does every now and again. She'll just glare at me. She's like, "Mom, take these babies."
She's like, I need to eat, drink. I need to stretch my legs. Like, distract them. Give me 10 minutes to myself, like most moms.
Oh yeah, but she is such a good mom. Like she does. I'll sit in here, and she goes out. She goes to the bathroom, takes a couple laps around the yard, and then comes right back. And even when I try to like give her more time and all that other stuff, then she's like, no, Mom, I need to be there. I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. As long as you're good, I'm good. Because a cranky Tala is a bad thing. She remodels houses when she's cranky. So,
oh, that's funny.
Yes.
Well, this was wonderful. I think this is the perfect time to start another sprint while we're all full of happiness and joy.
Puppies!
And
that's right.
Puppy power.
Puppy power.
Do you remember from Pet Puppies?
Puppy power.
I do.
Great for puppies.
I know. My sister, or my mini monster, she had gotten a puppy from the Goodwill, and the first thing I thought of was check to see if it's a pound puppy. And she was like, what are you talking about?
What is that?
I know. Check it.
Never mind. Never mind. That's old people stuff.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this thing. 20 minutes. Go. I'm still feeling like an absolute asshat. How are you guys doing? What did you do? Did you get stuff done? Did you eat a thing? Ugh. I'm almost done with that chapter. Not quite, but it's going well. It's going well.
9.
I finished a chapter.
Huzzah!
I wrote 519 words. That's definitely more than 200.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did it.
I
Puppy
got,
power, man.
that's right. They boosted everyone's emotions, and so they were able to increase the word count. I had a ton of interruptions, but I managed to get 121 words in.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's awesome,
that's right.
man.
That's right. People are starting to move in my house, so they have to let me know where they're going.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make egg salad now. I don't know why. I might do that.
Egg salad sounds delicious.
Does
Yeah,
it?
it does.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, it's almost noon here. I haven't eaten breakfast, so that's why around this time, every time I have a stream, I always start talking about food because it's like always lunchtime. I always skip breakfast for this. I'm not really a big breakfast person unless it's like on the weekend and just hanging out, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna make breakfast for dinner today.
Brenner.
Yeah, because I had some bacon thawed out, and I wrapped our turkey in it for Christmas, and I was gonna use the rest of it for breakfast the day after Christmas, and then that kind of got mixed up, so now I need to cook it before it goes bad. So I think we're gonna have, what did you call it?
Brenner. Breakfast for dinner.
That's right.
All
That
right,
sounds
let me
really good.
see what's everyone's talking about in these comments. Elizabeth was shopping with kids. Well, hopefully you guys are picking up something cool.
Yeah.
He is finally able to do some writing. And I feel like people already answered this for you, but I guess we could weigh in. Which sounds better? He couldn't really have been so stupid as to get drunk with her watching, could he? Versus he couldn't really have been as stupid to get drunk with her watching, comma, could he? Wait, what's the difference? He couldn't really have been so stupid or as stupid as to. I see. So they were looking at so stupid as compared to as stupid. That feels clunky.
As stupid as, like, is he, what is that, what are they, is it like comparing? He couldn't really have been as stupid as what? To get drunk with her watching it. So I don't know. So stupid. I kind of think I like the so stupid as to get drunk. No, he couldn't really have been so stupid. Or he could take out the so and just, he couldn't really have been stupid. Like, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't like the been as stupid as, because I feel like you should be comparing it to something.
I like what Eva said. Could he have been so stupid as to get drunk with her watching? Kind of clean it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And Heather said you don't necessarily have to have perfect grammar or narration if it suits the voice, especially in deep point of view.
True.
Hi, Heather.
Yeah, but I think you definitely don't have to have perfect grammar, but I think sometimes you can kind of throw someone off the track if it is too clunky, you know.
Yeah.
Like there have been some stories that I'm reading, and it's the dialect of the region in which the story is taking place in, but because it's not a dialect that I'm familiar with. Sometimes I'll have to like read it 3 or 4 times, and by the time I've read it to the point where I understand what they're saying, I no longer am like hooked.
Yeah, dialect's hard though.
Yeah.
Dialect can be really hard. I've tried to use dialect before, but I use it sparingly, more with dialogue than
Mhm.
with the actual prose, just because it can take the person out of the story if
Yeah.
it's not done well. And at this point, I don't know if I can do it as well as I'd like it to be done. All right, let me see what everyone else is doing here. Eva hopped in mid-sprint and played with Key's line and ate some fun dips. Hi, Eva. Michael had 378 words. Diane had 420. CJ threw in a new load of laundry and practiced one song.
That both important things to get done.
Mm-hmm.
Jean 228 for this round. Finished adding to the chapter at a total of 668.
Nice.
Despite distractions, Key actually got a page and a half read and rewrites done. Nothing major needed. Fantastic. Jennifer got about 50 words. She's working on her summary, her back cover blurb. Blurbs are hard.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
Persephone got a big old mug, hot tea, checked email, stuff like that. Admin stuff. How dare you? Where's my taco, Eva? Where is it? Where's my taco?
I had tacos on New Year's Eve, so I'm good.
Oh,
I didn't. I made a
me
spread.
neither. So let's have a taco. Maybe I
You
should have
did
tacos
what?
tonight.
I made a spread. Like just a spread of food.
Oh.
Okay. Like snacky stuff.
I
Yeah.
figured you were talking about spreadsheets, and I was wondering why you were trying to eat spreadsheets. Because Carol is the queen of spreadsheets, apparently.
If it was me, I would probably find a way to make an edible spreadsheet. Yes.
Oh, you know, you could totally have one printed up and put it on top of a cake, and there you go.
That's gonna be my next birthday cake. It's just gonna be the cake with like, a spreadsheet layout on it.
Mhm.
It's gonna have like the names of like all my guests on it. Like I just had to make sure that you were all here, and
That's right. That's right.
that would be expensive, but I would probably do it.
Yeah.
Empire Assassin. 303 words. They finished one chapter, which was fast-paced, and started another, which was much slower. Wonderful, wonderful. All right, stuff popped up. Your brother said Britter when he was a kid. Cute. Taco Thursday. Taco. Frittata. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Oh, darn it! Did it happen
How
again?
dare you? How dare you? I want to make that too. I want to make all the obligatory taco discussion has begun. I mean, it's not here unless there's at least one mention of a taco.
That's right.
This is true. We need tacos.
Eva is campaigning for a potluck at Carol's house.
If y'all come over to my place, we're gonna have to just rent out like the town hall. There's just too many of you for this place.
True.
Like I know this room looks spacious, but it's not.
Yeah.
This is
I
a
was gonna
camera
say-
angle thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say my room looks a lot bigger on camera, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh, there's the wall.
Oh man, I'm so hungry. You
We'll
guys
feed
really
you.
done it. You've done it.
We can just go and let you go and eat. We can bugger
Oh,
off
yeah.
anytime you want us to.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, that's probably not the worst idea ever. I do enjoy your company, but
But food.
build your own taco bar. But you guys are like torturing me now.
I didn't. I would also like to point out that this is not my doing either.
This one was my fault.
Okay.
I will take claim on this one because I said I had tacos on New Year's Eve.
I just know that I don't have tacos. But I do have eggs and onions and relish. So that would be a pretty decent. Oh no!
She's out of relish.
The mayo was left out all night.
No.
Oh no.
Aw, man.
Well, how warm did the inside of your house get last night?
It's Hawaii.
It's warm. It's like always warm. I wouldn't trust that.
I'm like, oh, I've got a cast iron stomach. I'll just go ahead and risk it.
I used to
That was
have
a bad
cast, right? Like I used to have a cast iron stomach, but this old body is finicky.
Yeah.
My dad and I think there's two kinds of people. There are the people who rely solely on expiration dates, and the others who think it's a challenge.
Right.
And I'm one of those people that thinks it's a challenge. I'm gonna sit there and I'll be like, it smells alright. If I get sick later, I'll okay.
That's right.
That's my fiance. He's definitely the challenge. And I'm like, dude, no.
Yeah.
Dang. So apparently, Kara, we need to do a potluck, and you also have to have your dogs. So we have to find a town hall that can accommodate puppers.
Okay. I can only bring 2. I can't bring all of them because one's not allowed to be near women or elderly and children. So, because he has a criminal record. So.
Oh man. Yeah, my I don't bring my dogs into public because I'm afraid that other people don't,
Also, you are all not allowed to go to the local grocery store and only buy cookies. All right.
That's right.
I've done this. Not my first time. And you can't go buy some rotisserie chicken from the store and put it on your grandma's plate either. Okay, we're beyond that. We know you didn't do it.
Okay.
I'm calling it out now.
I'm just bringing chips. Bring a bag of chips.
I'm bringing
I
back
think nothing.
Yep. Anytime somebody's like, oh, let's have a potluck for a holiday or whatever, like the last time my mom was like, let's do the like Christmas potluck style, I was like, you need to designate potluck dishes that people are bringing. Otherwise, we're going to have Christmas dinner full of like gingerbread men bought at like Costco or something, And yeah, because
when I was in the military, somebody was like, hey, let's have a potluck on like, whenever. And it can be like a staff morale meeting thing. And so I like walked over. I was like, so what's everybody bringing? It's like, oh, I just told people to bring stuff. I was like, so it's just going to be a potluck of cookies. And they were like, no, people will bring food. I was like, no, I've done this before. They're going to bring cookies. So so we showed up and sure enough, everybody had run to the local shopette, had bought cookies. And that's all we had.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, we're military and we're supposed to stay within like a shape. It's not this shape. It's supposed to be this shape.
Well, because like people hear the word potluck and they automatically assume that the host is going to be supplying like the main dishes of the potluck. And so everybody else goes and gets sodas and chips and cookies and whatever else you can find at the 99-cent store, which is thoughtful. But if you want to eat substance, that's why you gotta, here's the sign-up sheet. Okay, one person brings a dessert, one person brings a,
Yep.
I used to host dinner parties, and they were always themed. So, like, one was a mafia mob boss party, and we would like dress up. But so I made Italian dishes, and the thing was, at that time, all of us were like we were all like single or just dating, like just living very carefree lives. So it was literally me. I would supply the stuff, and like my then super close friend at the time made the food, and everyone else brought like pop.
Yep.
But alcohol. They brought a lot of alcohol.
Oh, very good. I was about to say, like,
you
have one thing missing from that thing.
Yeah. So it was they were so much fun. Like one time we did Alice in Wonderland. Another time it was an Indian feast. I had an anti-Valentine's Day party. Oh, I miss those days.
Yeah.
I love that idea. We do potlucks for D&D, and it always seems to be a pasta day because everyone brings a pasta dish.
Because it's cheap.
It is cheap.
Yeah.
I used to like host the food when we would have D&D, but it was a bunch of it's just me and my husband who are married, and then a bunch of single guys, and so they stopped bringing food. So I said, y'all have to bring your own fucking food because I'm not feeding you. I am not your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
You're
last
not
time
contributing. You're leeching.
The
Don't touch
last-
my booze.
right? The last time I hosted a potluck, I made Swedish meatballs with like a stroganoff sauce, and that's it. That was the hot dish that showed up to the potluck, and everybody, before I could even get like a meatball, everybody had loaded bowls full of these Swedish meatballs, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm so done. Next time you guys want to do a potluck, I'm not bringing shit. I didn't even get to eat. I mean, I was like, holy cow. So
And poor Tamara wants to actually go and eat, and we keep tormenting her with conversations.
I'm sorry.
yes,
It's
Yes, yes,
fine.
yes.
Bones has come back to reclaim his channel. He says, this is Bones and Friends.
That's right. Bones and friends. And
Two
we've
people
got-
in my D&D group bake, so we get tons of baked goods at our games. Well, hi, Sarah Nova. I don't think I
Yeah.
saw you earlier.
What are you
For
doing?
potlucks, I usually do the enchiladas or cheesy poofs. Cheesy poofs are little cream puff shells with cheese and stuff like blue cheese and walnuts, cheddar, jalapeno. Oh man! All right, you guys have done it. We gotta go.
Tamara, go eat.
Everyone, say your goodbyes. Let's hit the road. Gotta find snacks.
All right. Well, who's going first? Ready? Rock, paper, scissors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
I got paper. Okay. Ready?
I go.
You go
Okay.
first.
I go first. Okay, then it goes to Skye.
Okay.
Look what I did.
We're so adults here.
Okay, so anyway, my name is Kara Brown. I'm an urban fantasy author and the operations director over at Otherworld Inc. I came here today to actually work for my Faye Black pen name. I put in, it looks like, come on, little cursor, where are you? It looks like I put in 700 words. Yeah, I got another 1,200 to go, but that's fine. That's fine. That'll get done. If you go to my channel, I have videos where I talk and whine about the life of a writer, sometimes under the influence of wine. I try to keep them educational. A few of them are ranty, but hey, you can go check it out and see which ones those are. So that's me.
All right. And hi, I'm Skye. I write paranormal romance under the name St. Haggis. I finally have my website up and running, and you can sign up for my newsletter, which is also up and running. And I'm going to send out a newsletter later this week, probably next week, actually. Let's be real. It's going to be next week.
I'm so proud of you. Yay.
I know. I'm doing all the things.
You're
Now,
doing
Amy
it.
can do it.
I'm so
Amy can
excited.
do it. Okay, Amy can do it too. It's going to take another 12 months of peer pressure before she'll do it, but we'll start now.
Yes, we can start early. And I've been editing what I hope to is the first is of that. I've been editing the first of a 4-book series I hope to publish sometime this year, hopefully soonish.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Did you share your link to your website somewhere and I just missed it because I've been out of town?
She did.
Sort of. I did
Okay.
share
She
it
did it.
yesterday in Caro's stream for like the very first time. I have been silently mentioning it.
You have to put it
Various
on the
places.
Facebook now. Put it on Facebook. If
Okay,
you don't,
fine.
I'll find it and then I'll post it everywhere.
Post it in the comments right now, so if anyone
Yeah.
wants to check it out, they can. And
Yeah.
Dana, who are you?
All right. I am Dana Gollin, and you can find all my good stuff at danagollinwrites.com, which I am really trying as we speak to figure out how to add stuff to my members only page, and I will figure it out. I promise.
I've got this.
And all of the links to their YouTube channels are in the description. Hello, my name is Tamara Woods. This is my channel. I talk about books and writing. I'll be releasing a video tomorrow, so you can be on the lookout for that. Carol and I have a podcast called AuthorTube News. Our first episode for season 2 is up, and it was a doozy. It was also a special edition because we weren't planning on starting again until next week. So there's a link for that in the description. Also, did you know I have a Patreon? I am trying earnestly to hit 50 patrons this year so I can start releasing paperback books. I need to get a little bit more funding so that I can actually pay to have my covers converted and also to do new covers for the other thing. It's a whole thing. But anyway, if you're interested in paperbacks and being a part of my cozy community, there's links for that in the description. There's also links for the spreadsheet that the spreadsheet queen Caro created that has all of the sprints. So that's down there. I'm on all the socials. Find me. Links are in the description. And I make books, and there's links for those too. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I was in such a cruddy mood, and things are way better now. Let's see. Is there anything else? Sarah has her live stream tomorrow evening, which should be in that spreadsheet. And I will be back here, same time, same place, next week for my stream. So until then, bye, y'all. Happy writing.
Bye.